Good afternoon, it's Rachel here, and as requested last week I will do a little bit more with these journals, so for our Roxy's weekly challenge. So I'll just recap quickly. We attached a lot of fun pages to this one. This one had a lot of short pages because of the format. So we did add, and I think I didn't add anything on there because I wanted to think about those. Anything that I left, it was on purpose. Added an old envelope there. There's some tucks and things. So quickly go through, and then I think in the last signature I did that off camera, so that's why I'm whizzing along. That's a pocket. I'm whizzing along so that way we can see the last. So I took a journal page, one of the document ones, and I attached it and I folded it over and then added a lovely piece, and I clipped it. You know, I did the scallop punch on it, and I added to some old book page. Here I added a lovely piece of Florentine paper, and I actually glued that down. I decided not to make it a pocket. And here I added this, and then I added a book page there as well, and then made a tuck. This is the letter, and I'm thinking I might leave the letter like that, just embellish it a little bit, because it's very it's that lovely onion skin sort of paper. Here's a tuck, and again these are quite thick pages because I doubled them over, but I've got a tuck in there and just a writing spot there, and then that's the back. So let's do a little bit of work in this one here. I was thinking I was going to do something like one of those on this page and just extend it to there, and maybe have something that pulls out. I just love that. So let me grab my box here. I've got pages in here. I just have to find them. And let me just ask you all, how are you? Because I haven't asked you that. I'm going to take off because we will need all this ephemera sort of stuff in a minute. So I'm just going to pull all of that out and put that over there. There's a lot here, and yep, there is a lot. Okay, we're starting to the more pages part. For example, I have something like that. Oh, I love those colors. Oh, I'm going to do that. I'm going to attach that there. Okay, so let's grab, I want to keep my box on the table because I probably will be pulling it out multiple times. So I'm just going to run some glue along here and run some glue along that edge just to make sure it sticks. And I know I've got a piece of paper stuck on there, but then I'm going to fold it on top of itself, I think. Just going to see, or no, maybe I will glue something else there, or will I glue it like that? That's really pretty. I think I'm going to glue it back on top of itself. Actually, I'm going to make that a pocket. Oh, yay. Love it. So, excuse me, I'm probably off camera. I love that combination, this and this together. I think I just love that. So where is my glue? Here. Is it working? Yes. So that is going to become a pocket. Oh, you know what I didn't check? Then I need to fold it in. Just a sec, that's not going to work. Anyway, I've glued it now, but I could glue it down on itself. So if I fold that over, no, it will be just all right. I'm going to lose a bit of my real estate in my pocket is all. So what I'm going to do, because then I'll fold that in to there like that. So that's how deep my pocket's going to be. Okay, well, I'm just going to leave that there for a minute to dry, and then we'll look at that, revisit that again. I'm going to leave that one. Yes, this is a little flippy thing. Now, we could attach something on there. This was an old something that I had. Let's just take that apart, and it doesn't really have a direction, so I could glue it there. I'm wondering whether I want to cover that. I'm going to have a pull out here. Yeah, maybe I'll glue it that way. Yes, and then just fold that back. Cool. I do have fun doing these things. So I want to put that there. It's a bit long, so I will trim it off. And then I need to run my glue along here. Now I need to go in a bit further. There, that's it. Right, and I'm just going to, I'm not going to tear it, I'll just cut it. Actually, it could have been interesting to fold it up, but I didn't think of that now, so I've snipped it off. And there, I think I'll put a strip of something just to make sure. Yes, that's going to be good. Put a strip of, let's see what strips I have. Here's a strip poking out. I think I'll just glue that down. I could put washi tape, but sometimes I just like to use up, you know, my leftover bits of papers. So I wonder if anyone has anything exciting planned for the weekend. I don't. But you know what? I've had enough excitement. Our friend's been here from France, and he just left today, and it's been really crazy, and haven't been answering people. I've been slow or answering them but not getting the things done, so I do apologize for that. It's just all been too much this week. And I'm just going to fold that there, and I may, you know, come back and snip the corners. It's a bit crooked, but yeah, that's going to be, I'll put a tab on it, that's going to be a pull out. Okay, and there we've got that one. It's still a bit sticky, so I won't fold that yet. Okay, we have this page. I think might leave it. That one. That opens out like that. I'm not going to attach something to everything, because otherwise we'll end up with something that's so bulky that you won't be able to manage it. I don't have much double-sided stuff. Ooh. I'm just going through my papers here. Oh, I love this paper. That one too. So do we have this paper even in here? Let's just double check. Maybe it's a good idea to double check and just see, to make sure. I had a feeling, oh no, I used it to back something the other day, so I've got that one, which reminds me of it. That one, no, I don't have it. Oh, cool. I think I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to fold it over, and it's going to become another pocket for a tag, because we're not going to have as many pockets in this one as the other one if I don't do this, because you know, I didn't have so many pages to extend. It's dry now, so just want to make sure I put my glue on, and I'm going to put it on that side, so I don't want too much. And I'm just going to run my glue along the edge just to make sure that that bit sticks down. Is anyone giving this a go? Because it's really so much fun. It's really freeing when you make a really sort of, I've got my window slightly open, guys. That's why you can hear the car. It's really freeing when you kind of, you know, make a very random sort of journal that's not really following the rules. Now, I just want to figure out here, because you know I always get this wrong. I'm going to cover that up. I'm going to cover it up to there, but I don't, see, I'm going to be crashing, so I just need to see, I need to tuck it in or rip it off. There's quite a bit. So let's see, if I fold that in about there, let's see how we go. I want to glue it about there. Does that fit? Nope. A bit more, because I can use that bit. I'm going to take that off. Let's see, before I crease it, I want to make sure it fits. Yes, okay, good. So I am going to lose that image there, but it's not really that much of an issue. It's just a printable. So much fun. And I have seen some lovely on the hashtag on Instagram, I have seen some lovely versions of these, so please share them, because I would love to see them. I don't think Instagram shows me everything, and I don't always have time to, well, I am very time poor, but to get on there and go through the hashtag, but I think I might do that. And we'll do something here, I think. Let's just see. That's good. Cool. Okay, let's keep on moving. So, yeah, good. We're into the next signature, because we don't want everything to happen in the first signature. I think I'll leave that one. And that's okay, because there's lots of fold overs. I folded over a lot. I really love that. I think I'll leave that one too. Now that is rag paper, that one. I think I might glue that down just to reinforce that edge, because it is feeling thin. I don't know how weak it is, but it is feeling thin. I'm not going to rip it to see. So that's just glued down there. That's just going to make that stronger. I may add a pocket or something there. And then we've got this in the center. Well, you know what? I think I might put two belly bands. Not belly bands, side tucks. So we might do 2 side tucks. That's not sticky anymore. Good. So I can fold. I'm going to fold that in as far as I can, so I get that pocket. Yes, I do like that. That's going to be, after snip those, we'll have to come back and do that. Okay, good. So where was I? In the center. Oh, so I didn't really do anything in the beginning of this one, did I? Okay, so in the center here, we need some sort of 2 side tuck things. Oh, I've got this Tim Holtz. That might be too strong. I don't know. I think I might go with something a bit more paper. Oh, that one's double-sided. I'll keep that out. That was to do, though, it's something else we've done in our project. Just going to grab a few papers here. Yes. Oh, when we did the document holder things, or the ones with that looked like an envelope that had the pages put in. Gosh, it seems like such a long time ago. I'd almost like to cut that flower out and put that there. I'm going to keep that out. Oh, that's double-sided. Cool, we can use that. Oh, double-sided things. I said I didn't have any double-sided things. I told a lie. Didn't do it on purpose. Okay, okay. Oh, and little pockety things. Oh, I think I might use a bit of this on either side. Does that kind of go? What's the feeling? Yeah, that one, or let's just audition something else, see what else is there. That's a pavement I took a photograph of. It's ephemera. Goes over there. Oh, stamps. What's that? Oh, I've got these. Oh, let's use these. Okay, so I need to I'm going to use this one and that one. So I'm just going to cut that off. And they're going to be my side tucks. Okay. So I'm just reinforcing them, obviously, because they're going to be side tucks. So I need to put some glue under there. Okay. I won't worry too much about that because I think I need to trim it down anyway. Just going to put a crease. Right, let's use this. One is going to go here. I think oh, I love that. And that one is going to go here. Like so. And we're going to have two side tucks. So let's get, oh, I don't know if I've just glued them. So they might be a little bit wet. But I'm going to put them together just so I can have, oh, just in that goes that way. That way, and that goes that way, so I need to put them like that. Okay. And that one like so. So my mind sometimes just goes off on a tangent thinking about other things totally not related to what I'm doing. Totally, you know, personal stuff, like things like we've got a few conniptions organising for when the kids, they're going up to the kids, well, they're 17, but they're going to watch the Harry Styles concert, but it's like over 2 hours from here. And so we had planned to go and stay up there, and then we so I found all these places that were quite nice in the countryside and not expensive, and that because there's 9 of us, because there's four adults and then the 5 of, I think there's 5, yeah, there's 9. So 5 going to the concert, but then 2 of them are like were a bit wishy-washy whether they might not be able to come and this and that, and so we hadn't booked, and everything's booked out. Can you believe it? Like in the radius of at least an hour of the whole thing, there's hardly anything left to book, so it's a bit stressful. And I've wasted my whole morning trying to find, and then you've got a to and fro, and then there's the other parents who aren't coming, but we're looking after their kids, and then, you know, then they haven't even bothered to ever ask us what was going on, what had we organized with our kids and everything. So it's very hard when you have to answer or get answers from a lot of people. So, and we're sort of what they say, we're a la fruta, which means it's our last chance to get organized, because otherwise these are good. I'm going to put something like this here. It's our last chance to book. So basically we can stay at our friend's place from Modena, that he always comes and stays here, but then we've still got 4 can sleep there, but then we've got the others. So I found a hotel, and then I said we will divide the cost, because we did say we were all going to stay together, but now with the toing and froing and the umming and ahhing of the others, we don't know. We didn't, that's what's left. So we'll just have to roll with the punches, and, we'll pay our part of it, even though we're sleeping for free, because that's unfair to the other family that, our friends that were coming with us. But still, we don't know if one of them's coming, so we can't contact the other one's parents to tell them what the cost is, because we can't divide the hotel by the right number of people, because we don't know. So I said to our friends, I said, never again. Well, probably never again anyway, because you know what, Lulu's going to be 18. I can't believe that. She's going to be 18 in what's it called, in November, and her one of them going, she's already turned 18, because she's at the beginning of the year, and their other friend, he turns 18 in September. So they'll all be, we'll just say to them, you're on your own. Get yourselves organized. We won't have to do it anymore, although I won't. I'm a control freak. I'll always want to help Lulu if she needs it. She'll be very rarely left to her own devices, only if she wants to. If she wants to be, doesn't want to be, if she needs help, I will be there to help her, and she knows it, because I can't help myself. She's my only daughter, got to help her if she needs it. Okay, so that's going to be a flip out. So I'm going to fold. I want to see the bird there. I'm going to leave that thing, because there's not, it's not a big journal, so there's not a lot of space for writing. But if you do flip outs, you're increasing your writing space. So I'm just eyeballing where to. I don't want it to be too crooked. It can be a little bit crooked, because I'm always crooked. So that's that. But then what I want to do here is just make sure about that join. I have that little piece of paper. Oh, I quite like those colors, I will say that. So I'm going to just tear this bit off, and I'm going to glue that on there, just like if it were a washi tape. I'll rip this page off, because I can do some collaging with that. Oh, so nice to get in here. Been trying to get in here. I got up at 5:30. I started looking at hotels at 5:30 this morning, and then Pascal left at about 9 or 9:15 or something like that, and then I spent the rest of the time or on the phone or trying to find a hotel. Oh, and I did allow myself a minute to putting together some trim packs, because I have been collecting trims, you wouldn't imagine for how long, and I have been hoarding them. They went into hoardyland, and so I'm allowing myself to cut a bit off them and make some packs in colors. I'm just sort of doing that today. So hopefully I'll get the photographs done and get those listed, but there won't be many, because they're still kind of in hoardyland. They may come out again, but at the moment they've gone back into hoardyland. Okay, so that is already like that. That's fine. And here, maybe we'll add, I've got this left over from the other one. It'd be a cute belly band, wouldn't it? It's got a bit of a bend there where I bent it, so I just want to trim that. And I don't think it was straight. Let's just check. Okay. And then what else did we do today? Oh, we've had quite a productive, no, not a productive day work-wise, but there was like this little mini sort of market on. My friend Michaela, who did the eco printing with the ladies, I shared her on my Instagram feed. I think I'm going to put that there. I think I like that. She told me that she had a store at this little thing. I think 20% of the proceeds go to a charity. So I went, Lula and I went to that very quickly. It was a bit disappointing. Like, I bought some things from Michaela because her things are lovely. We bought 2 sort of scarves, but they could, Lulu got a eco printed chiffon sort of one that she really liked, and then I got a shibori dyed one, but they could be, you could use them as a sarong, pareo sort of thing as well. Here we might attach like a flippy something. Just finish. Oh, isn't that cute, the doggy? So that's about it. Okay, cool. Right, so now we can get to the other fun bit, which is just to maybe have some things to go in the pocket. So I lost not much of that pocket, just a tiny bit, but I do need to go through and snip. Let's go and snip the things that need to be snipped, and then we can, doesn't need it. That one does, that's a pocket. There wasn't much else there. I think it was very hot. They were all in the sun, the poor things. I was sorry that we couldn't support, you know, anyone else, but there were cakes and stuff, but I'm not eating cake. Oh, it was very tempting. They look good. Honestly, I had to get myself out of there before I bought a cake. You know, not a cake, like, yeah, a cakey thing, piece of cake, not a whole cake. And I said, I tried to convince Lulu, do you want to try any cake? And she's like, no. I think I've stuck my pages together. Oh, I love that. Okay. That's that. That's a flip out. Okay, that's already got a pocket there. That's a total pull out, that one. I think that's it. We didn't do any other pockets. We've got a belly band there. Okay, cool. And I think I had a few more to snip in the other one. Just let me see. And then we'll get making some bits and pieces of ephemera for a little bit. I don't know how long I've been here for. Can I see? Oh, 20 something minutes. Okay, that's all right. There were a few things I needed to snip here. Let's see. Oh, that one was a pocket. So what I need to do on this one, I need to reinforce it. I didn't want to cover all of that, but I do need to reinforce it. Do I? Well, maybe not. Let's just snip it. And it didn't snip very well, of course. I knew it wouldn't because of the type of paper. It's pretty strong paper, actually. I'll stick something there. Oh, let's do that. See, it's just an opportunity to add something when you make a boo-boo and cut something you didn't want to cut. Oh, I like that. There's something new for me. Isn't that a silly thing? But I like it. Okay. Snip that one already. I know there was one, at least one. This one. Okay, it's all right. I've snipped all of them. Okay, good. Right, so let's start making things to go in them, and also maybe attaching things here and there onto the page, but I don't do too much of that. I don't like to do too much of that because you're taking away the possibilities from someone else. So those are double-sided, those pages, so I don't want those right now. Although this, for example, I think I'm going to tear around the edges. This is double-sided, and it could just be a little journaling spot that could be folded and tucked in somewhere. So what I might do is fold it that way. And just, because they're kind of, especially this one is narrow, I think I'll go like that. Okay. Don't know whether it will fit in this one or, oh, we don't have any pockets in there anyway, do we? Okay, so I'll just keep that aside. Right. What I do have here, so I could make a tag to fit in this pocket. So if I trim, grab my pencil and just put a little marking, trim it a bit less. These, I've done some collage pages. Well, I mentioned that yesterday. I did them while I was chatting to Mum. Got to do something. I just want to take that edge off. It's glue. It's not anything nice like curly whirly paper or anything. It's actually crunchy glue. And then this, we need to do something on this side because that's the writing side. And I do love that. Does that fit? I could do this side. So when I finish these, I can come back, and I won't finish them obviously today, but this will be the last video, so that way we can move on and do something else. Oh no, I don't want to use my double-sided because sometimes I need those for page extending. So just excuse me for a second while I put those totally out of sight and find something else. That one's double-sided. That one isn't, but I don't want that paper. Here we go, this one's not. I think I'm going to glue it that way. Well, then that bird will be that way, does it matter? No, I'm going to glue it that way. Yeah, so I will do a flip through of these, but I have to finish them first. I don't think I'll get them finished today. So that's the base, and then I've got all of my big, although I don't want to totally cover it up because it is very pretty. So I need to find something that won't, this one blends in too much. I have printed them out also smaller as well. I think I like that one. I do like having the different sizes. I'll tell you that. It's making life very happy. I'm going to put that there. And I'm thinking I'm going to put some sort of label at the top. Gotta be careful not to rip the flowers off. I really like that. I'm going to cover the bird a little bit. think I have any more of these ones in the slightly bigger size, or are they? Oh no, they're behind, but they're bigger. I had a medium size as well. I think I've used them all. I think they've been used. Or do I have them over here? Those are stamped ones. No, I don't. Oh, don't fall out. I just took the time the other week to tidy you all up. Just stay in where you're told. Yeah, I think it goes that way. I'm just, because I don't know, I just don't like the angle of that bird, the way I've glued the paper. So I'm just going to put that there. It makes me feel better. I think I'm going to cut. Why do I have this bothering me today? I'm going to cut a tag shape. And then I'm going to put a tab on it, a whale tail tab, I think. I wanted to use this paper, is what's coming to mind. I actually think in the case of these journals, I'm going to flip the pages and make my ephemera for each page, because I don't normally do that. I just sort of fish from what I already have. But because, you know, they're not very big journals, I think I'll probably end up having to make stuff anyway to fit. I think that, oh, I just love that. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I didn't glue that properly. Cool. I think it can go down a bit. Yeah, there we go. That's that. Now, do we want to put anything there? Because I always think that in journals, having labels here and there are kind of cool to have, because, you know, you might say, want to like write here the date or what's in there, sort of thing, if you know what I mean, like the place or that sort of thing. So I always think it's nice to have some, but I try not to put too many, because I don't want to make all the decisions. No. Not that colour. You know I like to audition. I love that one. That's a favourite label actually. That one I use a lot, and I never have it in my folder because I've always used it, and I just so happened to find one when I tidied it up the other day. So I'm going to use it, and now I don't have any. I'll wait till I print them out the next time. I had a thought. I better write that thought down because I'll forget. I'm going to put a little bit more on this side because I feel like the main part of this is on the left hand side. So I'm going to move the label a little bit to the right, and I really like that. And I'm going to leave that. I'll put a tab on there. So let's do that. kind of tab would I like? Just thinking about it. I might put this. I'm going to glue that on there. And then I think I'll glue a little something on the other side just to, so it's not too floppy, and I've got extra glue there. So just like something like this little piece of paper that overlaps and just sort of gives it some strength. I'll use this glue because that glues well onto fabric. Little fabric tap. There we go. Quite happy with that, and that pulls out. Now, do I want to do anything in here? It's a nice writing spot. We could have, oh, I love that. I'm going to glue that there. Didn't even have to think about it. I do have Jota glue all over my fingers now. So maybe we'll try and get this one signature done. It will take a bit of time. I don't think we're even halfway. I've done like a couple of things. I don't think I'll get it finished. Just flip that like that. There we go. And that's that. Now, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to come in and put, you know, flowers. Put pockets is what I'm trying to say. Now here, for example, I could paper clip that. I want to see that though. Oh, I'll paper clip it like that. I like that look. So let's paper clip that there. These ones don't work very well. Let's see. Let's see if I can get it to work. If not, I will do another one. No. Doesn't help that my fingers are sticky. These are better. These are the Tim Holtz ones. Okay. Put that there. Now here. Maybe I'll put something, leave that, do something on here. Let's make a pocket. Pocket, pocket, pocket. Let's see what I have over here. I'm not going to put script because I've already got script there, so I'm just looking to see if there's, oh, I could put a little doily. No, they're too big. So cute. I think I'm going to put the one at the bottom. I'm just going to make that into a little pocket. So I'm going to tear it here. I'm going to tear a little bit off the sides just because otherwise it's going to be too wide. Because remember, my book is little. Okay. Reinforcing it at the top. I'll do a little snip there. Okay, I need to just wipe off the excess glue. Right. Oh, we have gone over halfway. Oh, good. I need to fill that pocket, but I won't fill it now because it's wet. I've got that tall one there to do. I'll trim that afterwards. I'm going to tear it down to the right size. So first, where's my piece of paper that I had before? Oh, what have I done with it? My collage page. I've got a different one. I'll just cut that one. So what size? I think I'm going to glue it onto that side. So cool. So I had thought about just backing this one onto itself, the paper, and creating a tag like that. But then I thought, well, I've got these collage pages, so why wouldn't I use them? Now I'm going to do the, what's it called, the European 4-0 punch. I think I'm going to leave that like that. That's a lovely tag. Because it's wet, I'm just being careful not to push too hard. Okay, and that's filled. And that's the end of the signature. I may put something there, but I think I'll stop here. So I think we've been here for a long time. So we'll just, I might put something there as well. But we've got a tag in there. Love that. and that flips. Oh, we added all the flips too, didn't we? And then that one pulls out and it's got the tab like so, and we added the flower. That was just a leftover piece of paper folded, but it's double-sided, so that's good. Little pocket here. So a few more things need to happen. Just made that simple tag. I don't want to pull it out. I will leave it there in that pocket. And I think I might do something there. And then that's the end of that signature. So I think that's it for this project. I will do a little flip through just to show you what I did. Not you know, for selling purposes, because one is already spoken for. I think it's this one. So yeah, not for that purpose, just to show you how they turned out, considering that you guys are making them as well. And yeah, so hopefully I'll get them done over this next week, and then, because there's, you know, I would end up doing a bit of work in these things. I just can't leave them as they are. But for example, I'm just looking at this page, I might punch it along there and put a pretty edge. You know, that sort of thing can happen. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that little project. You sort of get the gist of how I'm going to go through and finish it off. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing your projects on the hashtag. So have a great weekend, and I will see you again soon. Bye.